Hello, AP seminar students and parents. This is Mr. Stevenson, and I will be your instructor for AP seminar for the 2020-21 school year. And it's going to be a lot different than beginning of last year, but hopefully this can ease your mind a little bit and maybe answer some questions about AP seminar and how it's going to look for this upcoming school year. So I'm going to briefly talk about what AP seminar is, and I'll show you a quick PowerPoint. There we go. And so APSI is abbreviation for AP seminar. And basically what AP seminar is you take information, you read about it, you analyze it, you look at different perspectives from that information, and you synthesize ideas with that, and you come up with a conclusion or an argument or a solution to that question you came up with. So you do this in a team aspect, and you do it also individually, and we'll talk about that as well. But the main thing is it's not a typical science class, but it is very critical to have these skills to be able to look at information and analyze it and critique it, not just take it as face value. So what you're gonna do is take articles, whether it's a interview or a TED Talk or it's a short story, a research article, you basically are gonna dissect them and evaluate them and see how credible that information is. Is the source credible or not? Is it made up in a Russian bot manufacturing, or is it actually coming from a credible source or someone who's been in the field for a certain amount of years? You're gonna take these ideas that you came up with, and you're gonna synthesize arguments from those and come up with a question and an answer to a specific area of what you're interested in. You're going to critique other students' work using the AP rubric. So the good thing about AP seminar is that they give you rubrics on how you're going to be graded. So it's students are going to be able to see these rubrics beforehand and be able to critique other people's work, your students, your peers, using these rubrics, so you know exactly what an AP reader would look at when they're reading yours. So here are the tasks that you guys are going to be evaluated on through AP seminar, AP College Board. So the first one is called performance task number 1. It's 2 entities. We have an IRR, which is an individual research report, and then you have a TMP, which is a team multimedia presentation and defense question. So basically you're going to present your research and as a team, and you'd select a question to answer about your research or your team and how it worked out. And we're going to do this in the first semester, hopefully done by November 22nd. And these 2 are both worth 20% of your AP score. We're going to submit these in April, but it's going to be done well before that. That's just the last day AP seminar says you have to submit your scores. So this is probably the trickiest part of the social distancing and remote learning, and we'll talk about that in the next slide. The second task is all individual research and individual presentation, and this is basically our second semester of our course, and it's a written argument. Basically, you have a question, a yes or no question that you come up with, and you provide evidence of the yes and provide evidence of the no, and then you select which one you like better. And then you also do a presentation on that with oral defense questions that you are asked during your presentation. And this is done in April, mid-April should be completed. And again, some scores should be submitted on April 30th. And this is 35% of your grade. And in May, you have an end of course exam on May 11th. And this is completely done on paper. And you are going to write an argument, and then you also are going to provide a evidence-based argument on EOCB. So this is worth the most points, 45%. This was not done last year due to the COVID, but we practiced a lot of EOCAs and EOCBs throughout the year. And the good thing about EOCA is kind of very similar to performance task 1, where you are going to analyze research. And then EOCB is very similar to performance task B, where you provide evidence of an argument. So you say yes or no, you make a question, and you have to provide evidence of your argument. All right, so how is AP seminar going to look? First semester, we are going to do responsible team building. There's no team science project this year. We are going to design the class that has a project, science project, but to keep things socially distanced, we're going to take away that this year. You're going to introduce individual research report, that's the IRR, the performance task 1, and your team presentation. And then in November, you're going to complete that IRR, turn that in, and your TMP as well, done through Zoom. So all the presentations are going to be done via Zoom. So you're going to be in a class or a break room with me, and you're going to present your research. And if it's a team presentation, we're going to have multiple people in that Zoom meeting doing their presentation. So it's going to have one presentation throughout the whole thing. And we're going to have different audiences within the Zoom and record it. That's going to be sent into AP seminar or AP College Board. We're going to practice the EOCAs and EOCBs. Semester 2, we are going to work and complete your performance task 2. This basically is from January all the way through April. Your written arguments, about 2,000 words, and you will do an individual presentation. Again, if things are still restricted, we'll do it Zoom. If not, we'll do it in person. And then in May 11th, you are continue practice EOCA and EOCB. Till up to May 11th, and that's when you have your AP exam. So how is it going to work remotely, and how are we going to be doing this socially distanced as well? So students are going to be using a lot of platforms that may be familiar with from last year, or maybe not, but we're going to work with that throughout the year. So we're going to use Google Docs and Microsoft Teams to communicate your thoughts and corrections. So a lot of things we can do are documents to share with each other and make comments through typing on the computer. I have some team building and research articles that will dissect that will be digitally. So even if you are at home doing remote learning, you have the team building call it Jamboard or other activities through PowerPoints that you will have a link to that you guys are going to be using, because these things are going to be done via computer anyway. So Zoom meetings will be utilized to have group meetings, talk about your IRR, your team presentation, and then all presentations will be done through Zoom as well. So this is going to be easily done through remote learning, because a lot of stuff is utilized through different platforms. So it's either going to be you working with someone that is 6 feet away from you, or it could be 6 miles away from you. It can be easily done. Okay, so hopefully this can ease some questions or answer some questions from you guys. And I will hopefully see everyone on August 31st. Either through a computer or in person. And hopefully I'll talk to you soon, all right? See ya.